Hi everyone, this is Sunny and I have another quick pick a card reading for you guys. I have an appreciation question for today's reading. So it's going to be, although some of you guys might already know because of the title, it's going to be called, do people think you're a hot Dilf or a hot Milf? So if you don't appreciate the term, I'm sorry, but some people don't mind it. But those that don't mind it, here's your question. It's a yes or no pick a card. So I have 5 piles for you guys to choose from left to right. I have pile 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So stop the video if you feel like you need more time to contemplate on the energies of the card. Otherwise, skip to the timestamp in the description and I'll see you at your pile of choice. So remember, nowadays everybody thinks parents and older people are still good looking. So again, you just kind of want to, this is just a confirmation reading to kind of know, like, are people kind of checking you out and kind of stuff. Those kinds of energy. So someone will likely, usually, typically, always check you out. It's not everybody, but usually it's at least one person, right? So, hang in there, right? So I hope you guys enjoy this, by the way. I appreciate you guys. Parents look great nowadays. So pile number 1. Do people, or anybody, do people consider you a hot Dilf or a hot Milf? You guys have the star card reversed, so this is a yes. People do see you as someone that's kind of good looking. They do see you as someone who kind of shines bright and a very nurturing person indeed, but they see you as someone that's very creative. Maybe you're someone that's in the spotlight or someone that's very public, a very public figure. Maybe if you're the face of a company or you're the face of a commercial, like things like that. So you're someone that kind of stands out in that regard, and they see you and they check you out. They think you're good looking. So they very much do check you out. By the way, pile 1, likely because of your body, maybe your hair. But your physique is good for what it is what they're saying, is that you look great. That's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Next, I have pile number 2. Pile 2, you guys have, okay, this is the Queen of Swords reversed, so this is a no. I think the reason why they don't think you're a hot Dilf or a hot Milf is possibly because you're kind of private in this moment, or you're someone that kind of doesn't go out much, or you're someone that kind of keeps to themselves, so they don't really get to see you much, or or your personality that doesn't shine that much. But you can also be someone that's very self-critical. You're kind of harsh with yourself. That could be it. You're someone that kind of points that sword towards yourself and not necessarily that you want to point it out to others, but it can go several ways, where it can be dignified to kind of keep yourself, bite your tongue, but from time to time that can be a little too much, right? So remember, there's a time and a place to use that sword, but don't always cut yourself down with that sword, because you're a good person, right? So again, you can be the Queen of Swords and you embody that, but you're not necessarily putting yourself to that pedestal, if I may say, pile 2. But again, only take what resonates, and that's why you're not necessarily being checked out in this moment. Pile number 3, you guys have the 10 of Wands upright, so this is a yes. People do check you out. They do think you're a hot Dilf or a hot Milf, likely because you're someone that pushes themselves to be good looking. It's like, I'm not letting myself go. I'm still going to be good looking. I don't care my age. I'm going to hit the gym. I'm going to eat clean. I'm going to be more dressing myself good. And I'm not going to cover up because I'm older. I'm going to dress the same way I dressed, and I always will, right? So I do think you're someone that pushes through obstacles. You go through your adversaries and you push through, pile number 3, and that's why you are being checked out. I do think you're someone that maybe they don't always see your face because you could always be maybe hitting the gym, or maybe you're someone that kind of keeps to your toes and is always like busy. You have a lot of stamina, but I do think you're someone that is being checked out in this moment. But it might be exhausting for you. I think it's very daunting on the physical body to be like, oh, I'm pushing through, but as I'm aging, I'm not feeling that great. Like, I look great, but internally it's not that great. It's like, you might look like you're in your 30s, but you're like, oh, this body's hitting 60. So hang in there, pile number 3. That's normal from time to time. Like, that's a process of aging. I feel you. I feel that I look younger than I appear, but I also feel that my internal body is a lot older than it is physically. Maturity, of course, but it's just I feel like it's not the same. But again, hang in there, pile 3. But yes, you're very much the person who they find attractive. And likely they could check you from behind. I think they possibly check out your bottom region, your butt, legs, leg work, muscle definition on your back too, as well, whether you're a man or female. Maybe you like to do building, like bodybuilding kind of things, or just a lot of I forgot, weight training. There you go, weight training. So no, it's not last. Pile 4, you guys have 6 of Swords upright. So this is a yes for you, pile 4. Ouch. You are considered a hot Milf and a hot Dilf, but they do see you as someone who kind of walks away. So you're someone that, if you don't find people stimulating in any way, you kind of walk away from the conversation. Or you're someone that you have to find people stimulating mentally for you to find them attractive. So you won't take notice in them. Or at least you're the kind of person that can cut deep with your swords, and you kind of walk away. I think you may be walking away from situations, and that's why they notice you, but you're kind of going into greener pastures, pile number 4. So not greener pastures because this is water, but maybe you're going into calmer waters. You're navigating yourself into that position of relaxation and, self-soothing. So I do think that they notice you, but they notice that you had to leave a lot behind. Maybe you had a lot of baggage, and they can kind of see that, not in your face, like age-wise, but you can kind of spiritually or feel it out. That's like, oh, this person has a lot of heaviness in their energy. So you're learning to walk away, but they do think you're someone that's very attractive, and you still have it going on, and they do see you that you could possibly be a partner soon, right? If you continue to go into a different path than the path that you felt stifled in. But again, you're walking away from things, maybe a marriage, divorce, unhealthy living environment. But again, you're someone that is very attractive. They're looking at you. And I think that you could be possibly share. A lot of these, by the way, feel like they check your, I think most of these piles were being checked out from behind. So I think your silhouette could be very good looking. And you're someone who is also very good with your words. Maybe you're a little bit charming, but you can kind of cut deep with those charming words as well. It's like, okay, there's 2 sides to the sword, right? So last but not least, pile 5. Pile 5, you have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So this is a no. You're not being checked out in this moment. They're not considering you a hot Dilf or a hot Milf. The reason could be that you're someone that is maybe more focused on investing in themselves right now in this moment. Maybe you're still like a work in progress. They can't notice those changes in this moment. Maybe you're kind of working through like being putting that money into your physical body, or maybe you're trying to save for things that could be done, or maybe you're someone that's kind of focused more on your finances, but you're someone that's kind of more focused on your own energy rather than others. And maybe at some point they could kind of check you out more often, but I do think you're someone that's kind of more keeping to themselves. You're not expressing yourself. You're kind of like, oh, I'm gonna hide away. I'm gonna like keep this coin to myself and not share. So maybe you're just hiding yourself and feeling low in confidence and feeling frumpy. But again, when you do feel like you're ready and you decide to turn this upside down, you can be someone that maybe you could be a sugar daddy or sugar mama. You're someone that could provide for people. You're someone that's very financially stable, or you're trying to achieve that place. But again, only take what resonates. But you're someone that kind of needs to stir, like you kind of need to work that fire, that inner fire, to kind of feel like you still got it. So it feels like you kind of have to motivate yourself, kind of work slow. I feel like you're slower energy. You kind of move slowly to kind of feel yourself. So when you do feel yourself and you feel like you have the Baba Boom body or the Baba Boom style, whatever it is that makes you feel happy, you will get there, and they will check you out, pile number 5. So thank you all for watching. Have a lovely day, and stay tuned for more videos, or you can go ahead and click another video and watch. So thank you guys, and subscribe to my channel. So bye-bye everybody.